What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time we're checking out the 911 GT3 RS Splatter Edition, which is new to Motorfest as of just a couple of days ago. Let's go. Real quick before I get into the video, if you're looking for any of my Motorfest tunes or my Need for Speed Heat builds, I've moved everything to my website. It's militiagamingco.com. There's links in the main navigation menu for Need for Speed Heat builds and Motorfest Pro settings, so click those if you're looking for that. The link to the site is actually in the description of this video. All right, enjoy. All right, here it is, the Splatter Edition GT3 RS. This is a Crew 2 exclusive car. However, it is now viable for all Crew 2 players. So if you have the Crew 2, you can go back to the Crew 2, buy this car in the store. It was previously a Motor Pass only car, which means you would have had to have played the Motor Pass during that season in order to earn this car. Now you can just go in and buy it from the Crew 2 store. So if you have the Crew 2, go back and get the car. It's actually really good in Motorfest. It's not like meta or anything like that, but I think it's very, very viable. It's something that you can use in the grand races. It feels great to drive. It handles nicely. It's got decent lateral Gs, and it's got pretty good acceleration. I ran an okay time on Kyusha Spirit of a 217, so it puts it like sort of towards the top, but like middle of the pack, a little bit higher than most cars. Anyway, the car looks cool. It's got a nice design and it's got a nice little wide body on it. It feels and handles and accelerates well. So it's a car that I think you guys will like, and I think you'll like the tune that I've got on it. It's very minimal. It doesn't do a lot to the stock settings, but it does introduce a little bit of grip in the rear end, which is what this car struggles with. It does oversteer a lot more than my personal preference, and it becomes a little bit wild and hard to deal with in certain corners. Now it does gutter really, really well, and again, I definitely recommend grabbing it. So let's check out the pro settings and then we'll get into my fastest run and a grand race. All right, so for the brake balance, I've got it at 40% in the front. That's all the way to the right. That gives you a 16.4 braking distance. If we go down to the ARBs, we've not messed with any of the suspension or the aero. The car feels incredibly balanced. It just needed a little bit of grip in the rear end, so we increased the stiffness on the front ARB. So the difference between front and rear is a +5 in the front. That gives the rear just a tiny bit more grip. That actually gives the car a little bit more of a consistent steering feel. It felt like it oversteered a lot. Like as soon as you touch the steering wheel, it was really touchy, and so this kind of limits that a little bit. And then the alignment, we've got camber front at -0.10, a tiny bit of camber, and then -0.20 for the rear. Again, just a little bit of camber, but more than the front in order to introduce a little bit more grip in the rear. So anyway, car feels really good. It is a simple tune. Let's go ahead and show you the fastest test run, and then I'll go ahead and get out to a grand race. All right, the Splatter edition is up second. So hopefully we have a good race here. And maybe, I hope that we are around a few people during that Street 2 section. I'd like to see how this car compares in various corners and switchbacks and in slipstream. It'd be nice. Okay, I can come to a complete stop. I just hit somebody that's completely sideways. Oh my god, dude. Did I just pass 18 people? What happened? Holy moly, dude. Oh, wow. That was that was one of the most insane starts to a race I've ever been a part of. Oh my god. You guys are crazy today. Absolutely crazy. I went into that a little bit hot. Same on that one. All right, we gotta see if we can catch Riz here. All right, we were a good boy. We stayed in the gutter. Did a little too much there. Oh, I overshot the gutter there. Oh my god, it's like he was shot out of a rocket. Jeez-o. Uh-oh. Found himself in a slide. Just stick the gutter with the Splatter edition. I have to get into it to stick it though. Gotta get into the gutter in order to stick it, dude. That's the rules of the road, in case you guys didn't know. As you can see, the back end definitely wants to go. Like it wants to oversteer like crazy. I should have double downshifted. I think I did it twice, but I should have done it 3 times. And then I was just like in the wrong gear for a while. We're giving Riz a chance, man. I think I've raced Riz before on a video. If I remember correctly, he's quite good. Shout out to Riz if you're watching. I'm all over the place right now. He's definitely in slip. I'm just trying to stay in these gutters. See how the car does here. some of these higher speed turns. Not too bad. Ah, I fell out. Car accelerates very well. Man, it feels excellent to drive. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what a move by Riz. Oh, don't push me. You know we want to be in the same line. Let's just slipstream so we can race together and just walk away from the pack. All right, slipstream top speed. Look at it, 238. Not the best. Oh, I took that terribly. All right, Riz. We are in a fight. Who's gonna lose control of the AGP car first, baby? That's the that's the question. Who's gonna bump who? Who's gonna dip a tire into the grass for just a second? Oh, oh no! Oh, I kept it on the road, dude. I'm gonna put some pressure on him here with some NOS. I used a lot of NOS. There we go. Got a little bit of a gap. He definitely can catch me in these hairpins. He's gonna have to use NOS coming out of all of them. I'm gonna just try to conserve a little bit. He might catch me here coming down this hill, but I'm gonna have to be perfect. No NOS across the grass. Final turn, let's go, baby. Hey, GG's, Riz. That was a great race, man. Absolutely great race. Shout out to him. Buzz Malo and HP2. Looks like those guys are going to be coming in second and third. Anyway, or third and fourth. Splatter Edition feels great, man. It feels really good to drive. It's very controllable. Very predictable. With the tune that I've got on it, the steering is a little bit more user-friendly. It's very touchy with the stock steering, so check out the tune. If you don't like it, try someone else's tune. I'm sure there's others out there. Again, this is a Crew 2 exclusive car that you can now get in Motorfest as of a couple days ago. You have to go to the Crew 2 and buy it, and then it imports into your collection. So yeah, if you got the Crew 2, go get it. It's worth it. It's one of those exclusive cars that you couldn't get previously unless you played the Motor Pass. So it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next daily build. Trigger out.